Hello, everyone. My name is Sarah Flisikowski, and I'm a master's student in the School of Environmental Studies at Queen's University, as well as a research assistant at the University of Northern British Columbia. I'm co-supervised by Doctors Tristan Pierce and Graham Whitelaw, and today I'll briefly present my research on traditional knowledge and polar bear co-management in a changing Arctic. Inuit have lived in the Arctic for millennia and continue to adapt to the changes they face. The Arctic, including its landscapes, animals, and most importantly people, is currently undergoing some of the most rapid and severe climate change on Earth. A specific area of interest with documented environmental change is Inuit Nunavut. Today, 4 regions defined by land claims agreements make up Inuit Nunavut, or the Inuit homeland: the Inuvialuit Settlement Region, or ISR, Nunavut, Nunavik, and Nunatsiavut. Specifically, polar bears are a species of significance to Inuit culturally, spiritually, economically, and for subsistence. Inuit feature polar bears in their mythology, spirituality, storytelling, art, and other forms of social expression. The species is deeply rooted in culture, heritage, tourism, and identity in Canada. Across the Arctic, there are 19 subpopulations of polar bears, 13 of which are entirely or partially in Canada. Polar bears are highly sensitive to changes in the environment due to their strong reliance on sea ice for survival. In Canada, the responsibility for wildlife management is shared between provinces, territories, co-management boards, and regional governments created under land claims agreements. Co-management is a governance approach that is defined by the sharing of power and decision-making responsibility between resource users and government bodies. Polar bear co-management must draw upon the best available information, including traditional knowledge, or TK, and scientific knowledge, to make decisions. Traditional knowledge can be defined as knowledge and values which have been acquired through experience, observation, from the land, or from spiritual teachings, and handed down from one generation to another. Including thorough and up-to-date polar bear TK in the published literature provides an opportunity for its use in decision-making within bureaucratic resource management systems and in the context of a changing climate. This brings me to the aim of my research, which is to examine the contributions of Inuit TK to understanding polar bear ecology and management in the Canadian Arctic. This aim will be achieved through 3 objectives. First, assessing the contributions of polar bear TK to the published and grey literature and how they have been represented over time. Second, considering the geographic, disciplinary, and TK foci of the literature and how these have changed over time. And finally, examining Inuit TK generation and transmission in a contemporary Inuit community. I took a mixed methods approach to my research. To address objectives 1 and 2, I am conducting a systematic literature review of polar bear traditional knowledge to gain insights into TK's contributions to the literature. To address Objective 3, I took an event ethnography approach to describe the Northern Forum that I witnessed and experienced in Ulahakto, Inuvialuit Settlement Region, in February. The Northern Forum was a result of the Indigenous Services Canada-funded Nunavut Ilahakvia, or Learning from the Land project, administered by the Ulahakto Community Corporation with support from Dr. Tristan Pierce. This year, participants were invited from other communities in the ISR to learn about Nunavut Ilahakvia and hopefully be inspired to apply for funding and start similar cultural learning programs in their own communities. The first 2 objectives are intended to identify opportunities to use TK in co-management and inform future polar bear TK studies. The third objective should contribute to a better understanding of how TK, that is valued in wildlife co-management, is currently being generated and transmitted within and between generations of Inuit. I will also work with the Ulahakto Community Corporation to produce deliverables for their Nunavut Ilahakvia program. My research is a part of 2 larger projects: the ArcticNet project, Knowledge Mobilization for Wildlife Co-Management in Inuit Nunavut, as well as the Genome Canada-funded Bear Watch project. Thank you so much for listening, and please let me know if you have any questions.